Thank you once again for everyone attending here. Again want to state reports from our water treatment staff continue to note a significant reduction in water consumption, and I really want to thank the community once again for your ongoing conservation. You're doing a phenomenal job, and this really reduces the stress on our water treatment facility. So again, thank you. Again, I also want you to encourage to keep up the conservation methods. It is very important to reduce the stress on the water system. We encourage you to continue with the every other day use of water as we've outlined, and those restrictions, and again on our website are posted many other ways to conserve water. Just to move on to some of the new news, as of yesterday, the large pump was delivered. It has been installed and it is now working at full capacity, giving us the stability to cycle out and repair one of the other remaining pumps. And yes, this is one of our larger pumps that's being delivered yesterday. We can turn them off later and you can get some better pictures if you need be. But so of the next, this is one of our largest pumps, as I commented yesterday. Medium-sized pump is being out. It is being repaired as we speak. And we want to stress, though, again, that the system is still fragile. The one pump that we were relying on to serve water in the past week deteriorated quite quickly. And so that, of course, was the next in line to be repaired. We've also worked on a strategy to implement a supplementary portable pump, and that is underway. That was part of our strategy. It has been approved by the EMO, and we hope to have that in place very soon. Again, our timelines for installation of the next pump are on track, and we expect to be operational by the end of next week. Once the two pumps have been thoroughly tested and are operational, we will provide information on a phased approach to resuming normal water use. Again, it will be a phased approach. There will be a lot of testing required to ensure that the pumps are in line and working appropriately. Again, as always, we want to continue to emphasize that there is no issue with the water quality. Though we're having issues with our distribution system, our water quality has not been impacted. Just to update on some of the numbers, through our Jack Burger Water Depot, we've issued 935 cases of water yesterday. That was reduced from our first day. Total of just over 2,500 cases. And our public inquiry line has received about 151 calls. Much of the information still update. All of our water has been donated. We're receiving great help from the Red Cross and other volunteers, and those are most of the new updates, and I'll open it up for questions.
Could I just get a little bit of clarification? When you say the large pump, that's the pump that went down first in September?
Yeah, I don't, as was noted in the press release yesterday, we have large pumps, medium pumps, and smaller pumps, and they're rotated in and out by their use. And the largest pump is out, and a medium pump, or the largest pump is in and back working. A medium-sized pump is out.
Just to further clarify, I'm sorry. So the first pump that was fixed was the one that, or was in the spot where the first failure in September. So is the second one where the pump...
All of the pumps had degraded, yeah, and I'm sorry, I don't have those details. The largest pump is out and is being replaced, or is back in place. And the next pump that was in the worst condition has been removed and is being fixed.
Is that the one that's going to be back online next Friday?
Yes, yeah. These pumps are coming out and being cycled as parts are coming in, and as noted previously, we have shops working 24 hours on these pumps.
Just to be consistent with the way that it has been reported, in terms of the first pump went down in
all
September.
Of those details, excuse me if I might, all of those details were available in the press release, and we can further clarify anything in those press releases, but that information is there. Further?
Oh, can I ask? So you say by the end of next week, both pumps, but that doesn't mean that people can start increasing their water?
Well,
by that
yeah,
time?
and we're looking at the supplementary pumps also coming in online. So as we have security and testing in these pumps, we will be able to, hopefully by the end of next week, our strategy is by the end of next week to be able to lift the ban or the restraint on conservation, and through a phased-in approach come back to our water supply. As I noted yesterday, we will still have to go through a cycling of repairing those pumps, but with the a supplementary portable pump used within the system also, we will be able to get through the longer time frame to swap out all of the pumps to be repaired. And as I noted yesterday, to be the impellers to be replaced with stainless steel impellers.
Just to pick up on the supplementary pump that you talked about, Mayor Thompson, you said it was approved by the EMO, but does that also have to be approved by the Ministry of Environment as well?
Did I say?
Yes.
I'm sorry, yes, it has to be approved by the MOE.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to
Right,
make sure that was...
right initials, wrong order.
Yeah,
I
okay.
apologize, it's been a long week.
The approval is for the supplemental pump. Is that the mobile pump, one and the same?
It's a supplemental, that's correct. It's not in line in the system. That's
Okay.
correct. And actually, any work that goes on at our water treatment facility must be approved by the Ministry of the Environment. So they are on site and working with our staff. They've been with us all the way through this at our Emergency Operations Center. And I just do want to note that, I had some other notes here. I knew I did. Lost a page already. Sorry. At the end of this week, actually, we will begin transitioning our emergency management staff to allow those who've been directly involved in the situation really since last Saturday. Some of them have been working a lot of late nights and all through the night. So alternative members of staff will be available and in place with our Emergency Operations Center. While our Emergency Operations Center will remain on call, we will not be actually physically in the center during the evening hours. However, we do have staff available 24 hours a day. Tomorrow, the Deputy Mayor will be doing the press conference at 2 o'clock tomorrow, and will act as my alternative tomorrow. The 2 p.m. media conferences will continue today, tomorrow. We will not hold conferences on the weekend, but we will be back on Monday unless there is an emergency issue that we need to come back and report on. Also, the water depot will continue to be open from 12 noon to 8 during the week. On Saturday, it will be open from 10 to 4, and it will be closed on Sunday. It will remain open, or it will return to being open noon to 8 on Monday.
Mayor Thompson, just wanted to clarify, are you putting in brand new pumps, or are you putting in replacement parts to the existing pumps?
That's correct. The impellers, shafts and bearings, etc. are all being replaced, which are the only parts that are damaged.
Okay, so the actual pump itself is not being replaced by a new pump?
That's correct.
Okay, and is that in both cases?
That's in all cases.
In all cases, okay.
Yes.
So after these 2 pumps, so you're doing an investigation of the other 3 pumps, even though they're so far in pretty good shape?
All of the impellers are showing signs of the same
Not the
issues.
same wiring.
Yes,
Okay.
and we can turn out the pictures later, but this is the degradation to the pump that was just taken out, and as I said, they are deteriorating quickly when they're being used. So that's why we want to make sure we have the new pumps in as soon as possible. The pumps with the new impellers in them. Yeah. Any other questions? No?
Is there any additional product coming into the Jack Burger Sports Complex? In other words, are these companies who are involved in this initiative, are they restocking bottles of water every day or every second day?
Well, actually, when we put the call out for water, we received so much water that we've actually have probably more than we need, although we received one new truck in, I believe it was yesterday, but they continue to be provided by, I have a list here somewhere, and I know we can provide it from
Yes, Canadian Tire.
Canadian Tire, Tim Hortons, Walmart, Sobeys, etc. Nestle's. Thank you.